Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the 6th graduating class from Academy Park High School, the class of 1988.
First time I ever had anybody clap for my prayer. Let's bow our heads for our invocation tonight. Dear Lord, we stand here in reverence and awe of your presence and also in honor of these great 1988 graduates. We'd ask that tonight would be a very special moment in their lives, a transition time from high school into the tomorrows. We'd ask that you would anoint them, you would touch their lives in the days ahead and realize that they too can make an impact in our world, that they are not just the world tomorrow, but they are the people of today. We're so thankful for these young people, for Academy Park, and for the leadership of this Southeast Delco School District. Whatever happens tonight, we will give you the praise and honor and glory. And we say thank you for what you have done in these lives. In Jesus' precious name, amen.
Please join the class of 1988 as we salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I On behalf of the class of 1988, I would like to welcome you to our commencement. Parents, grandparents, and relatives, school board members, administrators, teachers, friends, and fellow classmates. As we leave Academy Park, we look back on the past 12 years of our education. We, the class of 1988, are the first graduating class to have spent 4 years in our brand new facility. We had new opportunities. We could choose our own course of study: college prep, business, practical arts, vo-tech, or co-op. In this way, we have prepared ourselves for college or for a career. Some of us have spent the entire day here at Academy Park. Others have split their day between vo-tech and co-op. Many of us remember Mr. Weiss, our 8th grade mechanical drawing teacher, who taught us it is important to be the best. He meant for us to strive to be the best in whatever we choose to do. We have tried to be the best in the chem labs, at vo-tech, and out on our co-op jobs. None of us did this alone. We received support in the hard times, encouragement when we needed it, and most importantly, love from our family, friends, and teachers. Graduation is a time of reflection as well as a time of looking to the future. We must set our own standards and not compare ourselves to others. We must individually decide what is the best for us. Although graduation marks the end of our years at Academy Park, it also marks the beginning of responsibility for our own lives. Each of us is in pursuit of a career that will most interest us, and above all, be something that we can do to the best of our ability. Some of us will be moving on to college, some will be starting new jobs, and others will be joining the armed forces. But we will all be going out into the real world, where we must devote ourselves to being the best that we can be. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow classmates, administrators, faculty, friends, family, and special guests. The class of '88 symbolizes the potential of the Southeast Elko School District. We are the first class to go through the newly established secondary education program, consisting of 2 years at Ashland Middle School and 4 years of Academy Park High School. Over this time, we've set various goals for ourselves and seen many of them achieved. We have sent our sports teams to the playoffs and watched as the High Q team captured victories at the home meet for 2 straight years. Many members of our class have earned and been awarded both athletic and academic scholarships to colleges and universities. Others have been recognized for excellence in achievement, both here and at the vo-tech schools. There are many activities, opportunities, and facilities which distinguish Academy Park's education program and make it unique among high schools. Our theater program, for instance, is widely acknowledged as one of the most outstanding in this area. Our television program, including its studio facilities and personnel, is regarded as one of the most professional in the area. Academy Park's marching band has earned numerous awards at band competitions throughout the Delaware Valley and traveled to Canada last year and to Florida this year. Each spring, students can take part in educational and recreational trips to countries such as England, Mexico, and France. Many Academy Park faculty members have been recognized for excellence in education, both in and out of the classroom. Some have distinguished themselves through publishing, and others through awards, honors, and teaching fellowships. Students have the opportunity to build on the education they receive in the regular curriculum in programs such as the Widener University Science Enrichment course and the close-up trip to Washington, D.C. In response to a current issue of major concern, we've established a chapter of SAD, Students Against Driving Drunk, here at Academy Park this year. Everything that I have mentioned, and those many activities which are too numerous to list, have been an integral part of our pursuit of excellence in establishing an outstanding high school educational program, and in providing the opportunity for each of us to achieve our personal goals. The late Miss Patterson began our nurturing process, and our new principal, Mr. Wygo, has carried it on to its completion. Robert Kennedy once said, "Some people see things as they are and ask why. I dream things as they never were and ask why not." I think this statement fits the class of '88 and our teachers and administrators, as together we are a group who constantly strives towards the absolute best that we are capable of being. Thank you.
Good evening on such a beautiful June 14th, 1988. For the last 6 months, I worried nothing about rain on this date. I never thought it was going to be 95 degrees. Allow me first to congratulate the class on their impending graduation that will become permanent before this evening is out. Before I address you, our students, our future graduates, I would like to thank all in attendance, parents, brothers and sisters, relatives, friends, staff of Academy Park High School, administration, and members of the Southeast Delco Board of School Directors. Thank you for being here this evening. In fact, at this time, I would like the Academy Park High School staff to stand to be recognized for all their work in helping the students realize today's activity and for attending this evening's graduation. Please stand and be recognized. You deserve it. I would also like to take one moment to thank the Maintenance and Grounds Department of our school district for their special assistance in helping set up Knight Park for what I think will be probably the nicest and most eloquent graduation ceremony we've ever had. This is your night, students, future graduates. And as it should be, graduation is far from an end. It is in fact a beginning of all of your tomorrows. It is my hope that as you embark on your new careers in business and industry, in continuing education, in service to our country, or in the home, you will not only draw upon the reservoir of knowledge you've received at Academy Park, but that you will continue to exhibit the finest traits of personality and character, which are exemplified by the young men and women of the Southeast Delco School District communities. Just as I am sure of the tremendous pride that you and your parents and family have at this hour of achievement and accomplishment, so is the pride of your teachers and administrators who have played a very important part in tonight's accomplishment. As products of Southeast Delco School District, you become our most important and prominent emissaries, and not unlike industry, by our products, we are judged. Having seen many of you grow both physically and intellectually over the past several years, and having seen you in your moments of extracurricular participation in plays, in sports, in music, in journalistic endeavors, I feel fully confident and am certain that I speak for all your teachers that the Southeast Delco communities can be well assured of a faithful and enlightened representation in community and civic affairs. All of us here tonight, parents, teachers, administrators, and school board, share your happiness. But more important, we look forward to the satisfaction of sharing your future successes. Congratulations. Two personal notes. I'd like to just relay some statistics to you about the class of 1988. 65% of this class is going to continue their education beyond Academy Park High School. 7% have chosen to serve our country in the military. Very nice. 22% plan to get jobs in the local job market, and 7% are still a little bit undecided, but we'll have to talk to them maybe later on this evening. On a very more personal note, I realize the excitement that surrounds this evening's activities and the activities of graduation. This excitement sometimes causes us to do things that we may be sorry for later. I ask you, students and family members, as you plan your graduation parties and senior week activities, that you remember the new law passed by the Pennsylvania legislature and went in effect on May 23rd of this year regarding underage drinking. I'm not going to lecture. You're young adults now. But as you are about to undertake new endeavors, please don't do anything foolish that would ruin your future. There you go. Now, it gives me great pleasure at this time to turn this class over to the president of the Southeast Delco Board of School Directors, Miss Lynn Krautheim. Lynn, come on up. I attest to the fact that these students have met the necessary requirements set forth by the Southeast Delco School District and the Pennsylvania Department of Education, and are therefore properly certified to receive these high school diplomas from Academy Park High School. Congratulations, I'm proud of you, and God bless each and every one of you.
On behalf of the Board of Directors for the Southeast School District, Southeast Delco School District, I am pleased to accept the class of '88 as certified for graduation. I would also like to congratulate the graduates, their families, and wish them the best in the future in whatever they see to undertake. Thank you. This time I would like to present the first two diplomas to the salutatorian, Ms. Nicole Barassa. And the valedictorian, Mr. Christopher Ellis.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to remind you of my opening comments relative to crossing over the lines and entering the area that is for the graduates only. We would ask you to please maintain the decorum that the students have worked so hard for. Thank you very much.
David Lamont Adams, Edith Ann Andrews, Lorenzo Victor Alston, Kelly Ann Bennett, Jason Barong, Sherry Lynn Blythe, Rodney W. Betts, Delane Marie Bogle, Matthew J. Boyce, Cheryl Lynn Boyce, Jonathan Daniel Brancleone, Sharon Marie Boyd, Terrence Marcel Brooks, Andrea Rita Bazzano, David W. Brown, Stephanie Ann Breen, Richard Michael Buchler, Janet Marie Brennan, Theodore P. Caratanudo, Adrian S. Brown, Bryant Keith Carter, Joanne M. Brown, Robert E. Chavis, Lisa Ann Brown, James William Cole Jr., Terry Deneen Brundage, Gary B. Coleman, Carol Lynn Bryan, Eric Lee Collins, Jennifer Ann Butler, Ernest C. Crossan, Belinda Denise Carmichael, John Joseph Daly, Wendy Ann Elizabeth Chella, Gregory Theodore Daniels, Tyrese Leonora Churchville, James J. Dennehy, Sandra D. Clark, William Dewan, Vernell Crystal Clark, Antonio Carl Dorman, Christine Marie Connolly, Craig W. Dumont, Bridget Ann Connor, Jeffrey Allen Dunlap, Danielle Lynn Dean, Anthony Wade Estes, Alicia Emily Decker, Scott D. Fisher, Dawn Louise Delarocca, Joseph Michael Fleming, Joyce L. Delavecchio, Zachary M. Galante, Michelle B. Denton, Emerson Thomas Gale, Dawn Renee Diamidio, Joseph C. Gardner, Maureen M. Deanna, Dean Joseph Giovanelli, Ramona O. Dixon, Mark Allen Greenslade, Roseanne Marie Doherty, Neil R. Hamilton, Heather Lynn Eberhardt, Christian Wood, Elizabeth Teresa Eller, Jamie William Harrow, Anne Marie England, David Paul Hawks, Dolores C. Evangelista, James John Hawks, Laura Ann Faragalli.
Mark J. Hayes, Judith Ann Fasciaco, Ricardo Hurtado, Wendy Ann Favaccio, Daniel T. Hurwitz, Dana Mitchell Federoff, Bernard R. J., Yvette Yvonne L. Freed, Ralph Jones, Pamela Jane Gillen, Wade P. Jones, Denise Marie Gilroy, Matthew Stephen Kitts, Amy Louise Green, Christopher C. Klein, Tracy E. Gillette, Theodore Lawson, Sundus Abdui Karim Haki, Charles S. Linehauser Jr., Lisa Renee Hedrick, Dennis R. Lockman. Raquel Monique Hill. Francis Joseph Long, Jr. Melissa A. Hinchcliffe. Aaron J. Wilson. Dawn Marie Trigg. Barbara Ann Recupito. Lisa Marie Turner. Lisa Ann Varecchia. Dawn Catherine Wallace. Karen Mary Watson. Tina Marie White. Catherine Rosellen Hostler. Antonio Ortiz Mangabat. Crystal Marie Johnson. Joseph D. Marciano. Lori Denise Jones. Anthony M. Marino. Nicole Carol Kavchuk. Robert J. Marino. Eileen Marie Kenny. Michael B. Martin. Dion Janelle Kinlaw. Michael Andrew Mazzari.
Good job, man.
Charmin Deneen Knight. Michael G. McGinley. Mary A. Larsh. Mark Elliott McKee. Kimberly Ann Laslett. Roger Derek McNeil. Tanya Renee Lynch. Kevin James Miller. Joanne C. Magalon. Harry Thomas Millman, Jr. Wendy M. Marvelli. Santosh Mohan. Sarah Mays. Eric J. Mullica. Kim Ann McGuirk. Keith Emerson Nelson. Crystal Lenore McKissick. Chong Chol Chno. Faith Ann Teresa Miller. David John Oakland. Michelle Lee Millman. Jeremiah O'Connell, Jr. Stephanie Lynn Millman. Alpesh Patel.
Karen E. Mooney. Todd J. Pay. Josephine Morales. Walter L. Reeler, Jr. Cynthia Dawn Moran. Bruce Elliott E. Roberson. Jennifer Price Morgan. Warren L. Roberson. Amira M. Naeem. Abner Carl Roberts. Nicole Robin Neal. Christopher J. Ross. Sandra Jean Oster. Nicholas Russo. Joanne C. O'Neill. James M. Seafelt. Teresa Orsini. Darrell K. Smack. Cynthia L. Parker. Michael Dennis Smith. Teja Patel. Kenneth J. Snyder. Kimberly Cherie Patterson. John Sorensen. Laura Jean Patterson. David Robert Spangenberg. Tamika Janine Pay. Joseph Anthony Spina. Paula Jean Phillips. David C. Spoor. Erica Pinto. Jason A. Steele. Gwendolyn Porter. Brian Kenneth Stegmartin. Melissa Marie Powers. Gregory Stewart. Michelle Ann Quirk. Richard John Sweeney. Kimberly Ann Rambo. John Lorenzo Talaferro. Michelle Ann Rucci. Michael D. Trainer. Stacy Lynn Slobodnik. Daniel J. Tracy. Kimberly L. Smith. Derek Richard Valentino. Lavania Marquita Smith. Robert Leslie Warren, Jr. Terry Lynn Smith. Thomas Eric Weber. Cassandra Monique Stiff. Wilhelm A. Weber. Lisa Marie Stout. Anthony Joseph Whalen. Maureen Elizabeth Strallendorf. Aaron L. Whaley. Donna A. Street. Edward F. Willis. Winnie Sun. Nathaniel Willis II. Danielle Veronica Tanner. John Timothy Winters. Moy Hong Trong. Patricia Marie Wilson. Danielle Nicolette Winfield. Christine Audrey Winklevoss. Melissa Maria Wood. Wanda Gail Wynn. Michelle Lynn Fox.
Everybody ready? Shaking like a leaf. On behalf of the class of 1988, I'd like to present Kim with the Gavel Award, and it's a symbol of leadership, and we wish the class of 1989 good luck.
Michelle, on behalf of the class of 1989, I accept this gavel as a symbol of leadership. We will maintain the high academic standards that you have established and continue with the fine traditions that have come to mean so much to all the students at Academy Park High School. We're really going to miss you guys.
Sit him down.
Good evening. Don't worry, my remarks will be very brief. Okay. Tonight we have honored the class of 1988 for its successful completion of our program of studies and for its contribution to the success of Academy Park High School. What makes the class of 1988 special to me is that these young men and women opened our school in 1984 as ninth graders. They have become the first class to go through all 4 years here. During this time, they have matured as students and as individuals. While there may have been times when they added a few new gray hairs to my head, overall, day in and day out, I have been very, very proud of them. I have been proud because they have set a tone of seriousness toward academic responsibilities, but I have been especially proud because of the care they have shown each other. In living, working, and graduating together, they have set a tone of understanding that has contributed to the bringing together of all our communities. Thank you.
I wish I could say my remarks were as brief. But members of the class of 1988, parents, faculty, fellow administrators, and school board members. It is with great pride that I stand before you this beautiful June evening to mark the 6th commencement exercise of Academy Park High School. We come together this evening to celebrate not only the past accomplishments of these students and the completion of graduation requirements, but also to celebrate their future accomplishments. They enter a challenging and sometimes difficult world, but we are confident that they enter this world armed with technical knowledge, personal dedication, and the integrity that they will need to succeed. We come to celebrate our school family as a group of strong, caring professionals. There is, said an Italian philosopher, nothing more difficult than to take in hand, more perilous to conduct, or more uncertain in its success than to take the lead in the introduction of a new order of things. I believe that the faculty have been already recognized as being willing and able to take in hand, conduct, lead, and succeed in this introduction of a new order of education. We come also to celebrate our communities, 4 communities that have come together for the common good of their youth and dedicated to education. We see this dedication in their actions, and we pray that their leaders will always be guided by principles that find root in the goodness of the common man. We come to celebrate the family and friends who accompanied our graduates this evening. We thank you for your dedication, both to the students and to the school. We ask that you continue to show the belief that idealism, high aspirations, and deep convictions are not incompatible with practical and efficient programs. We come to celebrate a nation that by statute and practice has established a priority in education. We celebrate our freedom, for that is where the strengths and the greatnesses lie, and we know that freedom and education are so closely tied that the blend of passion, reason, and courage are lost in them and cannot be found one without the other. My friends, it is in the midst of this celebration that I ask you to strive to make a difference in our world. I ask you to strive to move the world through your work to change a small portion of events that you will face. I ask you to never give in to the seeming futility of it all and always look back at your experiences here at Academy Park High School as an example of that tiny ripple that can build a current and move a mountain. I ask everyone to take these words of Robert F. Kennedy with you this evening. Our answer is the world's hope. It is to rely on youth, not a time of life, but a state of mind, a temper of will, a quality of the imagination, a predominance of courage over timidity, of appetite for adventure over the love of ease. To everyone here, I wish this statement, and I hope for the class of 1988, the very, very best. Thank you very much.